So I want to just go over what happened today with my day and how at the end of it all it was kind of a roller coaster, but it was pretty good. So I don't know if you guys can see over here at this level, I actually took a short, and this is why I don't play short. So these are breakdown levels. So we were holding this, kind of ping-ponging throughout this whole area until we finally break it. I actually was short two. I had one here, I added another one here. I decided not to take profit, looking for a move down towards the retest of the highs, but that didn't happen. Instead, what ended up happening, and what would have been the better trade in hindsight, mind you, I was in the green here, I just didn't take the profit. I get greedy like that. So I was up around 800, I decided not to take it, and then this is what ended up happening. Instead of taking that short, I should have been looking long right after this little trap here. We flushed the level reclaim, and then I ended up getting long here, and I don't know why this chart's cut, but ended up, anyways, what ended up happening here is I ended up, I think, breaking even after I added another one. I'm not even sure exactly what happened here. I don't have the full data. I don't know what happened to us. I can't even explain it. I just know it was already a little bit on tilt. The fact that this didn't go any lower. But the better trade after all this, obviously, in hindsight, I should have just kept that going, but I didn't. But what I did end up seeing was this level of 02 and 04. Why was that important? That was the level from yesterday. This was around FOMC time. You can see we kind of ping-ponged. This was a very important level. We had a final bounce from here. This was kind of a crazy wild bounce, which ended up kind of being a trap in its own. And then we did have that sell-off, and then kind of that sell-off a little bit. But that's why I don't really like to trade short, in my opinion. I think the markets are overall a bullish instrument. So then why would I want to be shorting? I mean, they work, obviously. Like, you can easily say, why don't you short here? That's not how I do it. So instead, I actually got long at the reclaim of that level. Now that you see why that was an important level. And I ended up holding all the way from, I think it was 12.22, and then I closed that trade at around, 3 o'clock-ish. So once we had that final push, I was looking for 26 and 36. Obviously, in hindsight, well, this ran up almost pretty much 63 at this point. Yeah, I left a lot of money on the table still. But regardless, nobody's ever going to catch a whole of one move. You're going to have to take your piece of the whole cake. And that's what happened there. So anyways, the point is, I got long at 0204. I actually ended up taking a break even here. And then I realized very quickly that this just basically wanted to flush and take out all these stops, which is exactly what it did. So I got long again after breaking even and not locking in that $1,500 I had there. And then I ended up locking it up here for $1,700.